Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. We just had another load of gravel delivered today, and hopefully we can get this gravel put right there by the end of the day. I have the depth that the gravel needs to be written right on the ground. 2 inches here, 6 inches over there, and we got to remove some of this dirt here. Basically, what we need to do is get the level of the base of the wall up to the benchmark, and I'm using this as a benchmark so that the blocks can go right over the top of this, and they'll have to go on top of it over there as they go around the corner as well. But our dirt guy is not going to be here until later on today, so I'm going to run to town to get a circular saw blade. The one I have, I thought I had a brand new blade and was ready to go, but what I have is more of a finished blade, and I need something for construction work to cut those posts over there. So on the way to town, I'm going to stop by a couple of the quarries that supply the gravel around here and kind of fill you in on how that works. Dave from CCRX 6700 asked about this gravel here a couple times, and thought I'd show the different kinds of gravel. This stuff right here is incredibly hard. They just call it dolomite here, but I guess it is limestone. And then there's this stuff that's much softer, and when they crush it, this produces tons of fines, and that's what you're seeing in that pile right there. Alright, we're up on the ridge. That's the Mississippi River down that way through the valley. Now, about halfway down this hill is a quarry. Okay, we are about halfway down the hill, and the quarry should be right up here to the right. This is one of the bigger quarries. You could see they left a loader here, but most of these quarries don't have any equipment in them. You can see the different kinds of stone there. There's one on the top, and then that's a different stone right below that, and I believe that's a different stone below that. They'll hit pockets of sand as well, and sand will come pouring out of the side of the hill. All right. Let's get to town, and then we'll come back by another quarry. Just as I was leaving, this truck came by, and he almost hit a deer within inches right after I started driving. I'm not sure how well this is going to show, but you can see the exposed rock face up there. We are down in the bottomlands, about to head up the hill. This road we're going to go on is called Mule Hollow. Here's another big quarry. Looks like they just crushed some rock not too long ago. Like I said, they crush it to order. That stuff back there, that's gravel, and this is different sizes of riprap. That's some fairly big sized riprap right there. And then smaller stuff back there and smaller stuff here. Pretty interesting. Yeah, there's one of these quarries on almost every hill going up to the top of the ridge here. Okay, they had the blade I needed. What I needed was this framing blade. This is for finish work. I'll be using that later. Okay, back to this rock stuff. Like I said before, every hill around here has a quarry about halfway up the hill, And what they do is they have a blasting company that's out of Madison, Wisconsin. I believe all of them use the same company. The company goes around from quarry to quarry, and they're all over the place, and they blast. Then they have like a crew come in with mobile crushing equipment, and they crush and break up the stone into whatever the quarry wants. So like I showed you at the last quarry, they had a giant pile of this regular gravel, and then they had large riprap and like a medium riprap. We're going to need some of that riprap along the top edge right here, and then we're going to have to put gravel over the top of that, kind of stabilize this here. And we need some more riprap across the street as well. All right, so now it's a hurry up and wait kind of a thing. I'm waiting on him to finish up what he's doing, and then he's going to come back here and start on this again. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to make up my story pole for these posts. Forgot all about these brackets. When I left for town before, I had this big old load of brackets in the back of the truck, and I had to back up in here and get these put onto this pallet. And Izzy waited in the car the whole time. She did not want to miss out on a trip to town. She just loves to go for a ride. Okay, I'm going to go hop on the computer and make that story pole, and I will be right back. It broke. The whole top of it broke off. You might have. Let me measure. And that's going to wrap it up for today. The gravel base for the wall is complete, and for the most part it's level. What we're going to do tomorrow is, as we put the blocks in, we're going to level it the whole way, and I have an 11-foot level if I need it, so that shouldn't be much of a problem. So what we'll do is we're going to start back here, and we have to go as far as we can. We hit this immovable object back here. That's a massive boulder. So we're going to put one right here as far back as it'll go, and then we're going to put a second one right here, and that's going to be our guide. Wherever that comes to, that's going to be the front of the wall, and we're going to head back that way. Another thing that we need to do as we set the blocks is to make sure that the wall is level in this direction. We need it to be level in the long direction and in this direction. We don't want it to have a little bit of a lean inwards or backwards for that matter. These blocks are just massive. They don't need any setback at all until you get over 3 blocks. We're going to have 2 blocks and a cap, so you just stack them straight up. They have little pins on the top that connect them, kind of like a Lego. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. I got to go around and get everything put away. We're probably going to be working in the rain tomorrow, which is going to be a bummer, but it is what it is. Getting this wall in is really important. Once the wall's in, I can get some landscape fabric on the back of it, throw a little more insulation in there, and then he can get that backfilled. But the big thing is getting my holes drilled so we can start this building. So if you want to see all that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.